Hello everyone and welcome back to my channel. My name is Randony and I'm back with another speed paint for this week's video. However, before I start talking about my drawing and the process behind it, which will be very simplified in the future, at least in this voiceover it will be very simplified because I just can't be asked to go into detail because I really hate how this turned out generally. The idea behind it I like, so that's why I actually made this into a video. So, but before we do all of that, I'm going to do a couple of announcemements, starting with my streams, because I tried streaming on YouTube Wednesday, and that went so wrong, like so wrong. It's unbelievable. It took me 50 minutes to actually get to the stream, not because of me just being late, no, actually just because of YouTube not working along with me, because it took me 50 minutes to fix technical issues like my microphone not working and my stream's publicity changing the whole time, because sometimes they wouldn't even appear in the subscribers list, it wouldn't appear on my channel, and you know, I have no clue why, but when I started streaming, this stream suddenly went on private, which also took me a while to figure out why, and I still don't know actually. So, yeah, and another issue I have with streaming on YouTube is the stream kept buffering, which generally it would mean that my internet isn't great. However, I did a speed test while streaming, and I had 18 megabytes upload speed per second. So I'm quite sure it wasn't my internet, because the recommended is like 5 or something. I have no clue anymore, but it was more than enough, that's for sure. Another announcement I want to make is I'm going to change my banner every single week, because this way I feel like I can incorporate more people into the community and to actually check out things and actually request things to draw for my banner, because I'm not really creative. I just draw decently and, you know, I just go from there. So please leave in the comments suggestions for what to draw for my banner, or just leave the suggestions in my Discord channel, well, server, Discord server, because in my Discord server, I post polls about my streams, possibly video ideas, and art ideas. So please feel free to check out the server, because that will be very much appreciated. So let's go and talk about the drawing. The drawing is actually from July last year. I just wanted to pre-film a lot before I actually started on YouTube again, because I have very long periods where I just can't draw anything well and then I hate everything. So I just wanted to pre-record some things that end up taking more time than what I would have liked. So here's an older drawing that I'm not really fond of, but I ended up sharing it because I really, really like the idea. Because, you know, the idea is basically based off on my love towards animals. I really love animals. I have 2 very adorable bunnies. I had a dog, I had a bird, and I love them all so much. I just love animals a lot. Another thing I wanted to convey with this drawing is to be kind towards other people, because there's so much hatred in the world. Just sometimes try and be nice, try to help each other out, and, you know, just don't be a dick. That's what it comes down to. And this also gave me an excuse to draw a magical creature, because I really wanted to draw one someday, and I failed horribly, because you'll see that in the end of the video, how much I failed at drawing a baby phoenix, I guess? I mean, phoenixes are supposed to be big, right? So I guess this is a baby phoenix. Plus I wanted to practice drawing backgrounds, which, as you can see, is very necessary. So let's now talk about a process, and as I said, I'm going to keep this very brief. Especially the character. The character is going to be very brief, the explanation. So for the process of the drawing itself is basically I sketched out the girl and the bird, then I made a line art, added the basic colors, made a background, I shaded the character, changed the line art color, merged some layers after I copied them, and pasted of course because I want to keep the original layers, and then I started blending. I would like to go further into the background on the process of that because I believe that can give an idea of what I did wrong and why it doesn't look so good. And then I'll eventually also talk about the mistakes I did in the whole drawing and then what I will be changing now if I were to redraw this right now, which actually would be a cool idea for another video. Let me know if you will want me to do that. I'll be open to suggestions for drawings as well, not just for videos. So, the progress or the process of the background is I started with a base color which was blue. Totally not what you saw when you were watching like 2-3 minutes ago. And then I added blotches of white and then started blending them out to make clouds. I hope you can at least see their clouds and not just random blotches of white right now. After I did the clouds, I tried making a mountain, which failed horribly, so I deleted that. So I started on drawing a small city, which I did by using Shift and then drawing a line. In Photoshop, that creates straight lines, just up, down, and left to right or right to left. So vertically and horizontally, so not diagonally. Speech is hard, sorry. But you can actually get them at an angle if you rotate the canvas by pressing R. I believe it's R. Can't really remember. I'm doing this from my head and not really taking notes for the rotation of the canvas. Just nice to know you can rotate a canvas. That's already something you guys may have not known because I didn't know for years and I recently found out, so. Either way, I just pressed Shift, drew the line which made the straight lines for the city. And then I changed the brush side for shadows and highlights while doing the same technique. I just pressed Shift and then dragged the line, and that made the city. As for the block in mountain, wow, Denise, very great speech. As for the mountain in the background, I just blocked in the mountain. I added some green, blended that out, and then darkened the green and darkened some shadows. Well, yeah, I did darken some shadows, and that's basically what I did there. As for the islands, I just blocked in the islands, added some greenery, blended that out, basically the same process as with the mountain. However, for the waterfall, I did the same technique I used for the city. I pressed Shift, dragged the line, and that's how I got the water. Now, I'm going to actually say something I really, really like about this drawing, which is basically the hand. The sketch of it, at least. I really like the sketch, and I actually really like how I end up doing the hairstyle and the color, because I feel like the color really matches the vibe and the bird in general. And the hairstyle is just something I really like as well. However, let's go talk about the things that I deem as huge mistakes in my own drawing. If you don't really have to take these too hard if you do these mistakes yourself, because if you like how you do them, then just please keep doing them and just feel free to draw however you want. So basically, I really believe the nose is too big and the bird isn't even close to as majestic as I would like it to be, because the flames engulfing out of it just aren't really flames at all. So yeah, and the anatomy of the bird is incredibly terrible. There is not enough contrast in this drawing, in my honest opinion. So what I would be changing now is I'll actually fade the city from top to bottom. So basically the bottom will be the brightest, most vibrant thing, and then the top will be more faded out because I'll give a little bit more of a distance. And the same will be for the mountain and the islands, because those are way too visible. I will also try and incorporate more things into the background because it's kind of plain, but it's something. It's something. I can't really complain too much because it's something and it's more than nothing. Which should be a mentality I should keep. I will also try and put more shades into the blue, so the base background, because right now it's just plain old boring and just not enough in my honest opinion. So basically fade to darker, add some sunlight, and I will try to get colors that are more bright, or sorry, less bright and more cohesive. So that's everything I wanted to talk about. Let me know if you have any drawing suggestions, video ideas, anything like that. And please like and subscribe if you haven't already, because that would be very much appreciated. I hope you like this video, I guess. I'm very nervous again, sorry. So I'm rambling again. Either way, wow, speech is hard. Either way, I really appreciate you guys watching my videos, and I will see you guys again next week and at my stream, which will be linked down below. The link, at least when I get the link. So I hope you guys have a nice evening, day, weekend, whatever. I just hope you guys have a nice, day, week. So I will see you guys next week, hopefully, and at the stream. Who knows? So bye.